All right, man.
Dímelo, Ogie. What's going on today, bro? Happy Saturday to you, my boy.
Dude, man, looking forward, man. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get up in here with you and talk about what the last week, everything. There's a lot of things going on. We got to talk about.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. Happy Mother's Day. Just by the way, in my country, Guatemala, right? Mother's Day, it's always the 10th. So happy Mother's Day to all my people from Mexico and Guatemala.
Happy
They
Mother's Day.
celebrate Mother's Day on the 10th. So I know with tomorrow, Mother's Day over here in the United States.
Feliz Día de la Madre a todas las madres en Guatemala, en Honduras, en El Salvador, en México, en Costa Rica, en Belice, México, en todo el mundo entero. Feliz Día de las Madres.
Definitivamente,
Hablando de las madres.
Dímelo. ¿Cómo
Bueno,
fue?
hablando de las madres, ya que estamos hablando de las madres, ¿verdad? I wanted to, get a little history, a little brief history on Mother's Day. Okay, porque Mother's Day, Día de la Madre, right? Mother's Day is celebrated pretty much all over the world. It actually started around the Middle Ages, where it was like customary for people that would leave home and start a new life somewhere. And usually it would be like around the fourth Sunday of Lent. They would come back home and be with their mothers. And it was actually called Mothering Day, right? But here in this country, right, there was a woman named Anna Jarvis, right? Her name was Anna Jarvis. She was from Philadelphia. And her mother used to have like a really strong bond. They used to do a lot of civic things together. And it was like a really, really wholesome thing. But her mother passed away. So this woman, Anna Jarvis, one day decided to have on a Sunday in her mother's church. It just happened to be the second Sunday of May, to do a tribute to her mother, and at the church, and a lot of people showed up. It was actually, most of the town, small town, showed up to honor this lady, because she was a great lady, by the way, within the community. And so after that, the following year, pretty much everybody decided to get together and do the exact same thing to honor this lady. Anyway, long story short, it kept happening like that for the next few years until 1914. The president was Woodrow Wilson at the time. He made it the second Sunday of May a holiday. Okay, he made it a holiday at National Mother's Day. All right, but here's the thing. Here's the ironic thing about it. Okay, as now it became a national holiday, and as time went on, it got so commercialized, because now all these greeting card companies and all these advertising companies decided to make it about gift giving, because it was all about making money. So anyway, it got so commercialized that the actual woman who started the whole thing, that lady Anna Jarvis from Philadelphia, she decided to start boycotting it, boycotting Mother's Day, because she resented how it became so commercialized, and because it was about honoring their mother, not about selling greeting cards and buying gifts.
Yeah, and the flowers tripling the price.
Now you know.
That was Izzy's segment on Now You Know. Augie's segment on Now You Know. It's pretty crazy, and I think you will agree with me too. I have this way of thinking, right? That as time goes by, holidays and festivities like Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, it becomes more about about money, about, for example, on Christmas, it's almost about it's about what how expensive is my gift, or who got the best present and stuff like that. And it's really sad, but I'm glad she started boycotting, and that she boycott something like that. That she did,
Yeah,
but that she
yeah,
started with, she had a meaning for it, and then you know people started making profit out of something,
exactly right.
beautiful like
Exactly,
that.
because when I read that story, I was like, wow, look at the irony of it. I mean, she started it as a gesture of goodwill,
Hmm.
and just basically wanted to honor her mother, and then little by little, within the people, it became okay. Why don't we start doing this for not just her mother, but each other's mothers and things like that within the town, and it grew to the point where the United States president at the time decided to make it a national holiday.
A national holiday, yeah.
And this is when all these corporations decided to take advantage of the people,
Mm.
and it became so commercialized that she eventually ended up boycotting and talking against Mother's Day.
Man, that's crazy.
Right? It's
That's
funny. It's
definitely
funny how
something
life works.
I didn't know about that, but it's good to know. It's like Chris said, the more you know, the better it is. Definitely,
Exactly right.
definitely glad that you touched this subject. But then again, we would like to say congratulations to all those beautiful mothers out there that tomorrow it will be their day. um, you know I am
Yes.
very blessed that the mothers that I have for my kids are great moms. I couldn't ask for anything else or anything better because they have all done a great job. So I personally would like to say happy Mother's Day to the mother of my kids. Very proud of them. They all done great jobs. So that's the way it is. But we have a lot going on today. As you guys can tell, I'm wearing
Yes.
my Celtics hat. We are in
I
the
see that.
playoffs.
I see that. I wanted to ask you about that. Did you
No,
see the
I'm
game?
not.
Did you see game two?
I saw part of it. I got to wake up really early in the morning, so I saw the first half. You know, it was a battle, man. And but like I think I said this last week. I think that it's good that when you're a super team or you're a great team, I like the fact that they lose a game. Because that's kind of like like a wake up call, and they need to readjust in the game planning and all that stuff like that. So um, I don't mind them losing a game. So it's all Celtics from now on.
Well,
Also, I was talking to this at work that you lose one game, right? You lose game two. So if from now on you
at
go on
home.
to
At home.
yeah, but listen, game five, right, will be a good game. And how about if you just close at home in the TD Garden and you go on into the finals at the TD Garden? So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
intentionally will
Well,
lose a game so you can close the series at
uh,
home. What do you think of that?
I don't think I don't think that that's what they meant to do. No way. I don't think that at all. I actually
It's the
think
money too for the
I
TD
actually
Garden. Mhm.
well first of all, like I don't know. Um this Boston Celtics, they call it a super team. Yeah, I guess you could say they're a super team. I guess you could actually say that. But at the same time, they got some really good players. I mean, Jason Tatum is an awesome player. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Porzingis. All Horford has his days too. Sometimes, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
they
yeah.
all contribute.
Yeah, he be
But the
doing
super,
his game in defense. Yeah.
yeah, but the superstars are Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And sometimes what pisses me off about this team is that sometimes these guys, like, they don't show up for the game. It's like listen, this is when your team needs you to be there and hustle and fucking you go all out, and they disappear, and then they'll score 3 points in the fourth quarter, dude. You can't win a game if your superstar only scores 2 or 4 points in the fourth quarter.
But don't
You
you
can't
think
win
that
that game.
don't you think that in every sports though, your superstar will have those type of games where he don't show up? I mean, you can't have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
great game all the time, so there's times where the bench needs to step up when your superstar or when your starting lineup cannot perform the way they're supposed to. I think that's the whole thing about having a great bench is your bench is supposed to back you up. If you're off that day, you should have one guy in the bench or two guys in the bench that should be able to score the points that you can't score that day.
okay, yeah, all right. So yes and no, yes and no. I'll go with you on this. I'll say yes and no. The yes, of course, anybody can have a bad day, an off night. I mean, everybody from fucking Magic, Bird, Isaiah, Jordan, Kobe, Shaq. Everybody had bad days. It happens, and it's understandable. We're human. Nobody, we're not machines. But when you are the superstar of your team, you're supposed to lead by example. Okay, a lot of times. So, like for example, like let's go with Kobe, right? I'm gonna go with Kobe, right?
Hmm.
Kobe on the days that he was having off nights shooting, like his buckets they weren't going in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how he made up for it? He made up for it on defense. You know what I mean? He made
Okay.
up
Yeah.
for it
Like
on
hustle.
hustle plays.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, shit, man. Listen, my shot ain't falling, but this guy's, he made up for it in assist and in defense, and the same can be said of a lot of most superstars. But for some reason, some of these Boston players, it's like, what it is. I think what it is because they're all camping around the 3-point line. They all want to be 3-point
They all want to
shooters.
be. Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
that. I
know,
see that a lot.
you rarely when you watch a Boston Celtics game, you rarely see guys slash into the basket, cut into the basket, pick and roll. You don't see none of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Having
No,
some
I
technical
agree a lot.
difficulties here, right?
Yeah, you're there you go. We got you back. No, yeah, you're right. A lot of them try to go behind the line, the 3-point line. And those kind of nights, sometimes all the buckets, all the shots that you will throw, behind the line will fall. But there's nights where they're not you're gonna be off, and like you say, you have to drive to the basket. I personally like the when all the players drive to the basket, they either dunk or the layups or those shots, that's the type of basketball that I like to see, um because when
Yeah,
can you hear me?
I can't. It's cutting out. It's cutting in and out.
It's gotten in and out, right?
I don't know,
But
man. I got my modem. My modem is like 5 feet from me.
oh, okay. But yeah, man, but hopefully, this was definitely a wake up call for the Celtics, and they can get back. They're actually on tonight. They're playing tonight in Game 3, so hopefully they can take that W, and
Yeah.
move on from here on to Game 4, which I think it'll be in Cleveland too, right? Game 4 will be in Cleveland.
Well, games 3 and 4 is going to be in Cleveland. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we have to take at least one. I hope we take two, but we have to take at least one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but it should be
Like,
interesting, man. Plus, there's a lot other stuff going on. During the week. Did you see that Netflix special, man? That Netflix had the Netflix special of Tom Brady.
what, Tom Brady?
Yeah, did you see
Oh,
that?
yes, I did. Yes, I did. What do you think? What did you think about it?
I thought it was hilarious, man. My personal opinion, I think it was the funniest roast I seen, bro. You know, they touch everything, from Kraft, Belichick, Randy Moss, Gronk, Deflate, what's it como Deflategate que se llamaba?
The Flake Gate.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah,
Deflategate.
Flake Gate. Yeah.
The joke about Robert Kraft and Tom Brady offering him a massage, all that stuff, man. That it was hilarious, man. About the only thing that I gotta say something about it was the jokes about Aaron Hernandez. When that girl told Randy Moss that even Aaron Hernandez had more rings than him, that he had one on the neck. I think that was kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the word effed up, but I thought
Yeah,
that joke
yeah,
was a little
yeah.
fucked up, man. Because the dude's dead, man. They were still making fun of him. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the thing was it was hilarious, man. The show was hilarious. It was a
It
great
was.
show.
It was. I will tell you
Mhm.
something, man. I'm gonna tell you the one that surprised me the most was Bill Belichick. Like
Really?
I didn't know Bill Belichick had that sense of humor.
you
You know what
know,
I mean?
I'm gonna pause you there for one
I
second.
mean,
Bill
you saw
Belichick.
you saw
So Bill Belichick, I don't know if he still does, but he used to live in one of the islands in Massachusetts. I think it was in Nantucket. So we all know Bill Belichick, right? From being, very short on words. People will be afraid to talk to him. People will be afraid to asking him questions and stuff like that. But the people from the island where he used to live, or he still lives, I don't know, they said that it was totally the opposite. Belichick was like a friendly guy. He'll go and he'll talk to people. So I guess just because the sports, we follow the sports and we see like the interviews and all that stuff like that, the radio interviews, the TV interviews, we have this thing of Belichick just being like a mean, grumpy old man. But in reality he was not. So that brings me to what you're saying, that you were surprised to see him smiling, because he did have a big smile the whole day, the whole time he was there. Can you hear me? So we are having some technical difficulties with Augie, can you hear us, bro? So yeah, so let us know if you guys saw the show. All right, he is back. Now you're back. Were you able to hear what I said? All right. So let us know if you guys watch the show on Netflix. Let us know what you guys think about. What was your favorite part? To me, the whole thing was definitely fun. It was hilarious to watch. I just think that you know, seeing all these superstars and making fun of each other was a really good thing. By the way, Tom Brady collected, I believe, $25 million in that episode of Netflix. So he definitely made a lot of money. So I think for someone, to step in there and have they make fun of, I would have done it too for $25 million. And we got Augie
something's
back.
happening, man. We're having some technical difficulties here.
Yeah, I think it's the connection is pretty
Right
bad.
now, you're frozen.
I'm pro. Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand, man. This is where I always do it. My modem's right there.
It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. So let us know what you guys think of that special on Netflix, and give us your opinion. So going back to Mother's Day, we hope that you guys get to spend time with your mothers. Unfortunately, my mom passed away about 12 years ago, And we miss her every day, but that is the law of life. So if you have your mother with you, appreciate her, love her, dedicate to her, not just Mother's Day, but every day to her. Try to make her as happy as you can. Try to spend as much time as you can with that special someone, because there comes a time where they are gone, and when they're gone forever. So make sure you have no regrets, and make every day special with her, not just tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every day should be a special day for you to spend with your mother. So Hoagie, how we doing over there, buddy? Are you
I
back?
agree. I 100% agree. My mother is no longer with us right now. She passed. I lost her about 4.5 years ago. But I mean, what you call it? I plan to go to her gravesite tomorrow, and I have my wife. I have a daughter. That's a mother. I have my mother-in-law, who we're pretty close. So I'll get to spend some time with them at least tomorrow. Uh, um, you know, to make up for the fact that I don't have my own mom here.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
listen, I don't want this to be a sad show. At
No,
the
no,
end of the
no,
day, we
definitely.
all
No, it's
know
not. Yeah,
how the cycle of life. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so I still want to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, and God bless all you mothers out there. You have a tough job, and you're doing it well.
That's for sure. No, definitely. We don't want to make it a sad show. It's just trying to like bring some thought into this about how much you should appreciate the queen that you have at home. You know, I always talked about that.
Yeah,
Um, so, you shouldn't show your love only one day a year. You should show your love, your appreciation every single day. You should love that queen, respect that queen all the time. Try to create memories with them, try to buy them flowers, not just tomorrow, but try to buy them flowers at least once a week. You don't even have to buy a whole bunch of flowers. You can just buy one. The meaning, the thought of one rose, that you give to that special someone, it's a lot. So, that's all I want to say, but at the end of the day, you do as you feel. But if you have your mom, appreciate her and love her a lot. So we're Mr. Diaz today. He's on the chat line with us. He's off from the podcast. He's working. Definitely want to give him a shout out to him. He
can you see
always
me? Can you hear me?
yeah, we could hear you. It kind of keeps on freezing, so
I know
I
I'm
don't know
having
what's going on. It's a windy where you are.
your consult. I don't know if it's my connection, your connection. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe the people that are watching us can let us know which what's going on, because it looks like I'm good on my side. So I don't know.
Give me like 2 minutes, all right?
Yeah, there you go. Now you look good. Looks good now. Actually, you froze again. Uh, but guys, thank you. We're gonna cut this program short today. I think we are having some technical issues. I'm not sure if you guys are able to hear what I'm saying, but we hope you guys enjoy the short show we had for you guys today. So you guys have a great afternoon.